Okay, done. Do you need me to stand there so they can see me?
Do a little dance for him. Do some flips.
That's why I wanted to go down there, so he would be there ready to do it. But then if they needed help, I would get more help. Mine isn't done. They'll see his office, the lady. Mine says please stand by. All right, let's see here. I did already.
Streaming on your computer?
Nope, I'm gonna log off and log back in. But it's definitely says start streaming, and it actually has the button to stop it if I need to.
Okay.
Dan originally put him into the hive that he takes his DS. So can you guys change that for him?
Oh,
That is
it doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Yep, no, it don't make no difference.
Okay, thank you.
It doesn't count anyway anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have live now. Let's try. There we go.
Oh, good.
All right, I got it now because I saw me
Cool.
and now
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
walking away.
Okay, send that link to everybody that you have, because some
Well,
people-
the link is on my thing here. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, if it doesn't work,
I think it just needs to take time. Mine took time. Should see your hot sauce and your. It just took time. I knew I was going to be in the picture. He tells me to stand in front of this stuff. Here. I find it. I logged off and went back in. And then click live stream again. It came on. I'm glad he's doing this. I'm glad he's being proactive. Good morning, Andy. History School. Yeah, hi. Oh, that's why yesterday. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, I'll let Miss Radke know for attendance, okay? There's no school on Monday. Right. You're welcome. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. London Davis, he's out. He says he has the flu symptoms. That's why his asthma was active yesterday. Poor dad. A real little guy. Couple guys.
Are we hot or cold today? The cold one?
Oh, really? What was that? Oh. Oh, yeah. This is one that works for me. It's from 12/5. Office, Mr. Lammers? Mr. Lammers, do you need me to send the link to anyone? I've got it.
Mr. Keith.
10-4. Hi, Mr. Garda, can you let Mr. Keith know I sent him an email that has the link to the video? Thank you.
Miss Becky, can you call Mr. Keith and?
I just did.
Oh, he has it, it's working?
Well, I just told him, have him look
Okay.
at his email, I sent him the link.
Hello, can everybody hear me? If you can hear me,
You got it
say
all right?
95th Street School rocks.
Now I hear you.
Teachers, right now, I would like you to have the kids look at the contract. I'm going to pull it up. So, teachers, I know that you all had an opportunity to talk to the students about this. Boys and girls, this is very important that we read exactly what is in this contract. So let's take a moment right now and read this together. So the title is 95th Street School Student Contract. And what I need you to do right now, in that first sentence, it says I want you to print your name. So I, Mr. Lammers, because that's my name, understand 95th Street School procedures and rules as outlined below. The first one is I will be safe, respectful, and responsible. And now I want you to take a moment, raise your hand. Who can give the teacher an example of what is being safe? Okay, let's move on to the second one. Respectful. What does it mean to be respectful? Raise your hand. The teacher will call on one person. And finally, what does it mean to be responsible? Raise your hand if you can give the teacher a good example of what it means to be responsible. And I know that a lot of you probably have your hands up. There's a lot of different examples, but we're going to limit this so that we don't have to be on the webcam the entire day. But I know that some of you probably talked about being safe means that we're not running around in the hallway. Being respectful means that we're not talking back to our teachers or any other staff member. And being responsible, I'm pretty sure somebody said coming to school with my homework or coming to school on time. So if we look at the second one, it says, I will follow all 95th Street School staff directions. This is really important because all the adults in the school may give you directions, and it is your responsibility to follow those directions. It doesn't matter if the directions come from me, from Ms. Desautels, or from Ms. Greta. Whoever gives you directions, you need to follow those. If your teacher tells you to do something, you do it right away. Do not think that Mr. Lammers or Ms. Desautels or any other person is going to overrule your teacher or any adult that's working in your classroom. The next one is, and a lot of you do a super good job at this, and I'm really, really proud of some of these classrooms that are doing a tremendous job with walking silently in the hallway. So I will walk silently in the hallway on the designated line. So that means if the teacher is asking you to walk on the red line, you're walking on the red line, and silent means no talking at all. If you are coming to the office for something and you have your pass, you're coming to the office, you're walking on the line. And you're not talking in the hallway. The next one is a very important one. I will respect other students and school property. That means if you're in the hallway, understand that your stuff is also in the hallway. You do not touch other people's things. You do not go into people's lockers. You do not tear things off the wall. You don't throw chairs. You don't push tables. The next one is, I understand that only one student may leave the classroom at a time and must have a pass and permission from the teacher. Now this is a really important one, and I know there's been some confusion. Nobody leaves the classroom without permission from the teacher. Nobody leaves the classroom without the pass. There is only one pass per classroom. The pass says hallway. If you have a pass that looks like anything else, that is not a pass. A student cannot be in the hallway without a pass. If a student is in the hallway without a pass, they must be with an adult. Now, this is not a new rule. We've had this for a long time, yet I continue to see people allowing, and this is, and boys and girls, we have to do a better job, us adults. You cannot leave the classroom without a pass, because what's happening is we're sending the wrong message. Students, when you're in the hallway, make sure you have a pass. If the teacher says, quickly go, say, can I get a pass? You need to help us, because sometimes we forget too. The next one is, I will participate in a Playworks activity during recess. This is, again, this is not a new rule. And what we have Playworks here because we're trying to really, really have fun during recess. So when you're out on a playground, make sure that you pick your activity that you're going to have the most fun with. And I know that Coach Courtney is constantly thinking of fun things for you guys to do. But make sure when you're on the playground that you're participating in one of the activities. And the next one is, I will play safely during recess, because we have so many fun things. Understand that even though it gets really exciting, keep the game safe. So for example, well, let's do this. Let's take a break for a moment. Raise your hand. Raise your hand and come up with an idea. What does it mean to play safely during recess? So I'm going to give you a moment. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys came up with some good ideas. For example, I can imagine that when you're playing kickball and you're trying to get somebody out, are you going to aim at their head or are you going to aim at their body? Being safe would mean that you would aim at their body. Now, if you hit somebody in the head, what would be the nice thing to do? Because we're all being safe, respectful, and responsible, you would apologize. Now, the next one is, when the lights are off in the cafeteria, I understand I must be silent. Again, this is not a tough one. Lights off mean you have to close your mouth. If somebody's talking by you, don't tell them to be quiet. We have enough staff members that can do that for you. You just model the good behavior and be quiet, and then hopefully those students that are having a difficult time adjusting will get the picture and they'll be quiet. And the next one, and the last one, is, I will also follow the school rules on all field trips. Remember, when you leave the building, you are still a 95th Street School student. You represent us, and therefore your behavior must represent our behavior here at school. So all of the things that we just did above, being safe, respectful, being responsible, following the school, following the teacher's directions, following other adults' directions, they apply on field trips. Now, the final thing is for you to understand, if you do not follow the above procedures, will result in a consequence. And this consequence could include a simple warning, a phone call home, a detention, or a referral. So Now, I want all of you to sign this form. I want you to date it. Today is 2/17/2017, February 17th, 2017. I want the teachers to collect them as soon as you sign them today, and then we're going to make a copy of it. And then we're going to bring back the original, and you're going to take it home, and your parent is going to sign it. But we need a copy as of today so that when you go outside today that you understand that these procedures were discussed with you. So if you have any questions, make sure you ask your teachers now. And I really want you guys to have a fun day today. I know that you guys are all looking good in your pajamas. Enjoy the day, and I'm looking forward to seeing lots of smiley faces. So have a safe, respectful, responsible day. Thank you.